This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Bahamas Olympic Committee, in conjunction with the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, will put on a sports conclave this coming Saturday. And according to BOC President Wellington Miller, this is just one of many initiatives the two sides have collaborated on, and so far it's proven to be a successful partnership.
While we operate differently in ASA and our Olympic scholarship, different from theirs, but our goal is the same thing, to get people involved in sports and get the maximum benefit from sports. And we realize that through both of us working together, we can achieve these results. If we were to come out last week or last 2 weeks at Government House or at the Malia Hotel, man, and see all of those young people out there that we, Ministry of Youth and the Bahamas Olympic Committee, got together and present them with some awards, you will see the work that we're doing. So we're working close together, hand in hand with sports in this country.
Now the idea is for this to be a national sports conclave, but Director of Sports Tim Munning says they have a contingency plan in place for those who are not able to make it to the capital.
We are looking also at sending a small team to those family islands that may not have a representative to come here, or there may be more of them there than can come here. So we're going to have a team that goes down there and shares some of the information.
The Luther Softball Association's Best of 7 championships back on the diamond last night at the Twin City Arena in North Palmetto Point. In men's play, Big Tuna gave it all they had, but once again they would come up just short, losing out to the Andre Gardner Construction Jets 4-3. Now with that win, the Jets are up 3-0 in the series, and come Friday night they will go after the sweep, which will give them the title and a spot at the Bahamas Softball Federation's Round Robin Nationals. Now we can tell you the ladies, they were also on the diamond last night. Ashley and Andy Angels, they were on their way to getting in the win column against the Tues Stitches. However, after taking a 7-5 lead in the top of the 7th, the Angels would give up 3 runs in the bottom of the frame and lose 8-7. Now just like the Jets, the Tues Stitches are up 3-0, and they too are 1 win away from the title, and a trip to the round robin. Game 4 there is set for tomorrow night. When you talk about softball in the Bahamas, one name that automatically pops up is Austin King Snake Knowles. Now, during a recent trip to Eleuthera, our Julian Gibson sat down with the Hall of Famer to see exactly what he thinks about the state of men's softball in the country.
Benson, the godfather of softball in the country, Mr. Austin King Snake Knowles, says that our men's national softball program has a serious problem.
What I saw this year that the team had left, if a fisherman go to fish, you can't leave your bait on the rocks. Or you go out to fish, you can't leave your line out there. What I found out there that, you could recruit new players, but you must take some of those seasoned players to make up the game. Because when you go to these tournaments, they have scouts. And these scouts from various teams to see how your pitching is, your batting is, and what your capability to do it. And I think that's the problem with it. It's all right to carry young players, but then, you still need veterans.
I believe you're speaking to the case of Edney Bethel when they left Edney home. Yeah. But I'm looking at the big picture. What is wrong with not getting those pitchers? Harold White, Glenda Master Griffin, Dougie Smith, Herman Johnson, Reggie the Juicer Knowles. Where do we go now to get pitching?
You still have the talent in the Bahamas. But you need someone to recruit them, to be around them, and to mold them. And they are on the different islands of the Bahamas. But there one time, Eleuthera had all the pitchers. We from Gregory Town to Roxanne, we had all the ace pitchers in the Bahamas.
Mr. Knowles also went on to say that leadership has a role to play.
I'm not boasting myself, but I think in my leadership that I won 2 championships for the Bahamas. I took the latest. I have a picture there with Mother Pratt when we went to Belize and other places, and I was the president of the Bahamas. So people today that they ain't got the time to put into it, they don't love it that much. I did love softball. I love people. And that's why today everybody calls me Daddy.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. Now the high school sports season is underway on the island of Eleuthera, and so far, so good.
This past couple of weeks, we were concentrating on volleyball. Central has already completed their runoff. Emma Cooper won that division, followed by James Siston Primary, and Governors Harbor Primary was third. They are waiting on the results from the south. We have another set of games to be played, but leading right now in the south, Tarpon Bay, Wimsey Spite Primary, and Roxon Primary. We'll have a playoff on November 6th to determine the champion.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.